What's up, everybody? It is Amazon Prime Day for the next 2 days, so we're going to take a look at some good gaming specific deals. So if you're looking for stuff for Nintendo Switch, PS5, Xbox, and I'll link to everything down in the description. Also, you're going to need an Amazon Prime account to take advantage of some of these deals, but I'm going to try and find some good selections so that you don't walk away with some really cheap stuff that's not that great. Also, I do have to disclaim that these prices are accurate as of this morning, Tuesday, July 12th. Right, so this first item is a Nexico PS5 controller pack. I personally think this is the best thing that I've purchased for my PS5. Is on sale for a few dollars off. So, I would probably grab one of these as it's a lifesaver. It's just a battery pack that you keep charged and kind of plugged into your controller, or you could charge it separately and you could kind of slap it on once you get down to that, that warning that your controller is about to die. So here's the thing with PlayStation 5 is that Apple and PlayStation, or Apple and Sony, really don't play well with each other. So you cannot connect your Apple headphones, AirPods, whatever it is, natively to your PS5. And so what this Aventry Leaf does is essentially, it's like a Bluetooth adapter, but it's really an external sound card. So you can use this on any device that doesn't naturally sync with your AirPods, or a computer that maybe doesn't have Bluetooth. You'll be able to connect with them as well here. This is a few dollars off. I use it if I want to use my headphones and I don't want to bother anybody while I'm using the TV. So this is a pretty good price for that if you already have AirPods. Alright, if you're looking for a good headset that can also be used natively on your PS5, but can also just be a good set of over-the-ear headphones. If you're out or you're at school and you're working, or at work and you're trying to block out some noise. They're not noise canceling, but they are pretty good because they are over the ear closed back headphones. I actually have the older model right here of these JBLs, but JBL makes pretty good stuff. It's pretty balanced audio. And the cool thing about this JBL line is that it's a Bluetooth headset, but you can also use it wired. It has a detachable cable that you could plug in case your battery dies or you just want a wired connection. And this is the upgraded model from these ones that I have here, and I love these. Yeah, I would definitely recommend checking this one out. As you can see, it comes with a charging cable, and it comes with the detachable auxiliary cable so you can plug in. And these will work natively with your PS5, unlike, AirPods or something like that. Alright, so since we're talking a lot about PS5, we're going to talk about memory. Now, there's two types of memory that the PS5 can handle, if you don't know. Can use an M.2 drive, or it can use an external drive. And the difference between the two is that the external drive can only archive your data, so you can't play games off of it directly. You're going to have to do the thing where you move stuff from, storage data onto your actual PS5 drive, where it can actually launch the game. So you're going to be doing this shuffle constantly. That is, unless you expand your storage with an M.2 SSD. But if you're somebody who's constantly switching games, these PS5 files are enormous. So you're going to want to get an M.2 drive. And I would recommend something around the 1 terabyte mark. And with memory, though, you can see some really good deals that look super promising. But personally, with my games and my save files, I'm not going to trust a brand I've never heard of before. A lot of reputable brands are a little bit more expensive, but they also have good reviews, some quality assurance testing, and they also come with warranties in case something happens. So I would just take a look at those instead. So I'm only going to recommend you ones that I personally would buy. So the thing with these drives is that they need to have a heat shield on them in order to work with the PS5. You can buy a heat shield for your model of M.2 or generic one, but I would personally like one that's built to go with it. And I'm not going to recommend memory that I wouldn't purchase myself, just because memory is fickle, and you don't want to buy from no-name brands that have no warranty, no product guarantees or anything on them. You want something with a little bit of assurance, especially with these really expensive games and the amount of time that you sink into them. You don't want to lose your save files. All right, so this one is on sale for a significant discount. and it's one of the fastest ones that the PS5 can handle right now, with the 700 megabyte per second read-write speeds. Yeah, so this is a pretty good one. And just in case things sell out, here are a few other brands that I would recommend. So Kingston makes some good stuff as well. So I found this one here. It has the heat shield, heat spreader, whatever you want to call them. So this is a 1 terabyte drive. There's a significant discount there as well compared to the normal price. It's a pretty comparable to the WD Black one. Like I said, the more you buy, probably the more you're gonna save. Like if we jump up to 2 terabytes here, you can see that the discount is pretty large, but that's also a pretty penny to spend. All right, and so Samsung is another reputable brand. So I found the Samsung 980 Pro SSD, 1 terabyte. It says it's compatible with the PS5. It's a little bit more expensive than the other ones at this time. But again, some of this stuff sells out, so if you can find it, like I said, Kingston, Samsung, WD Black. If you've heard of the brand before, it's probably reputable. But if it's like a weird name you've never heard of, or it doesn't, like, I wouldn't recommend testing my luck with something like that. All right, so now if you want to get some more cosmetic stuff, let's say you want your PS5 to light up, or you want to get new plates because you don't like that white look, you can find some good stuff too. And let's say you want to optimize for like some thermal throttling that may happen or may not. Jury's still out on that. But you can get new plates that have a fan port in them, so that the plate is not covering the fan on the inside of the PS5 and it's vented. You can do whatever you want, really, and you can also get those plates for your controllers as well. I found this one on sale. It comes with vents, so you can make it black, but it also has like it looks like this RGB little module that sits on top of your fan, like these little strips that you can put in there, or they might be built. Oh, are they built into the? Okay, it looks like they're actually built into the plastic that you're putting on. I don't know how it's powered. It might have like a USB thing that comes out the back. So moving on to some Nintendo stuff, you're not going to find a Nintendo Switch on sale. And Nintendo rarely has sales on their stuff that's not on their own platform. So check the eShop. Maybe they might be running some deals today. But here's something I did find is if you don't have Super Mario 3D World yet, and you don't have an individual 12-month membership, you can grab Super Mario 3D World and get a free 12-month individual membership to Nintendo Switch Online, which is a pretty good deal in my opinion. So I'll link to that here as well. If you don't have a grip already, I would highly recommend it. I personally am using the Satisfy grip, but it's a pretty similar, I think it's Ovio Switch grip here that I'm looking at. I tried to find something similar. Actually, it has a few upgrades on it that my OG Satisfy grip did not come with, but it feels comfy. So if you're someone whose hand cramps, while playing, or you find the Switch uncomfortable, I highly recommend this. I pretty much always have this on in handheld mode. But that's not on sale, and I did find you something that is on sale for $13.59 to be exact. And it comes with some slots that you could put your games in, which is actually cool. That's one thing that this doesn't have that I wish it did. I would only choose brands that I've heard of or used in the past. I personally love SanDisk, so I'm going to skip over some of this Gigastone stuff, even though it almost looks like it's too good to be true, and it usually is. This one right here is pretty cool because if you have a Nintendo fan or a collector, this is pretty cool. It's a 128 gigabyte card, but it's licensed and it has a power-up mushroom on it, which is pretty fun. But we could probably find something about the same price that has a little bit more storage because you're paying for the Nintendo license on it, but I'll link to it just in case you want it. So we have the Samsung Evo one here, and if you're upgrading your memory in your Nintendo Switch, I would really just go big because I've filled up a few of these memory cards, and then you have to do the whole process of like swapping things all around. So here's a huge one, and if you're constantly downloading games, then maybe check that one out. So there's not too many sales. So if we're looking here on the Nintendo platform, so first-party Nintendo games don't look like they're getting much of a sale. Mario Strikers, Battle League, looks like it's a few dollars off. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes is a few dollars. Kirby's a few dollars off. Nothing really on sale just yet. Metroid Dread, that's a good one. Wouldn't sleep on that. New Horizons isn't full price anymore. The newer Pokemon. These are the remakes. But yeah, those are a pretty significant deal. If you want one or both of those Pokemon games, you can grab those. Doesn't look like there's all too much. Ring Fit, no. Okay. But third-party games, you're more likely to get a deal on. So if there's a third-party game that you're looking for, definitely go check that one out. Wonder what AirPods are doing. Since I showed you the Aventry Leaf and the Nintendo Switch now support Bluetooth headphones, let's take a look and see what AirPods are at. Because if you're looking for those, this is probably a good day to get them, or Black Friday. These are the Pros. They're 32% off of the retail price right now, it looks like. So yeah, list price is $249. That's what my wife bought them for when she got them. So definitely a good deal here. I'll link to those as well. Let's check some of the other ones. I'm still using my Gen 2 ones, which are actually on sale for $10 more off. But again, originally when these things came out, they were like closer to $200 than they are now. So I'll link to those ones too, just in case you don't like buds that have the silicone tips in them. And the third gens, they're on sale too. All right, they're all on sale. Oh, Beats Studios are also on sale too. Wow. Okay. So if Beats are more your thing, Beats are not my thing, but if they are your thing, and you just like a whole bunch of bass and that's it, I'm sorry, I'm being sarcastic. I can't help myself. All right. Oh, Power A controllers are great. These are, okay. Power A makes some really good stuff that is an affordable quality. I would recommend having an extra one in case something happens to your controller and you only have one, but let's say you don't want to spring for a full-on new controller. Power A is a great one at a discounted price. I have some Power A stuff. So this is Guardians of the Galaxy, but if you're looking for specific games, you're probably going to search them for yourself. I'm not going to link to those, but you can find some good games on sale here as well. But it's really a lot of those hardwares and accessories things. And not all of the discounts are amazing for video games on Prime Day. That's more of a Black Friday thing. But I hope that this was helpful, and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if I should do more of these types of videos, because this is really one of the first ones that I'm doing. We also do a bunch of videos if you're looking for deals on like the Nintendo Switch eShop for like games under $5, games under $10, and we intentionally did like games that are like always under $10 and always under $5, not like it's on sale now, so you gotta buy it for under $10 kind of stuff. So go check some of those out. Thanks for watching, and I hope you get some cool stuff that you really like.